Check, check. Check, check. I'm going to be leaving kind of in the beginning of the game, so they may bark, but...
No, he's usually pretty good when you leave. You got 27 seconds. Wah, wah.
Even though you showed him the exact path to take. And he did a reading to try to beat you. Friendship.
When you tap, the moving blocks will stop and move up to the next level. Stack blocks on top of each other to reach the top. Fastest wins. I hope you are ready.
Trina,
Yeah.
make sure that if he knows that you know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's a huge thing you're doing.
Reveal starting.
Hmm?
Reveal starting.
Uh-oh.
Hey, peeps. Welcome. Some Cleveland awesome trivia, general trivia game coming your way. About 7 minutes. Free to play, fun to play. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details, rules, regulations, how the game works, sample team sheets. You could download or print those so you can keep score for yourselves. I've got the easy job tonight, sitting in Goman's chair, asking you some questions. Hoping not to babble inanely too much, but, glad to have you hanging out with me. Kiki with Cleveland Awesome Trivia live from the living room of Das Gomenschloss. You can tell the time changes happened. There's light coming in that window still. And Frank's back there. Hey, Frank. Hey, Wolf. Ow, ow, ow. I was at the Tiki Underground last night with some trivia. There were no Freds there, Wolf. Were they hanging out with you at Frank's? Hope everybody's having a good week. Well, that's good. You didn't go because actually it's the same game tonight. You would have known all the answers. You would have had to give yourself a perfect score. It's embarrassing. Hello, Pete O'Brien. Welcome back. Thanks for the thumbs up. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com is where you find all the information on how the Cleveland Awesome Trivia works. We're playing a general trivia game this evening. It's free to play. It's fun to play. You can find sample score sheets there on our website. We'll be keeping score for yourselves this evening. I mean, seriously, it's just for fun. You don't even have to keep score. I'm just going to ask some general trivia questions, 20 to be exact. 6 rounds, 3 questions each. You're wagering on those answers. 2, 4, or 6 are the point values you have available in each round. You can earn bonus points if you get all 3 questions in a round correct. It's called a sweep. There's a halftime question, works a little bit differently. I'll explain when we get there. And the final question, of course, is like Jeopardy, where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you gather throughout the game. Just some general trivia tonight. A little bit of this and that. See what kind of random stuff is stuck in your heads. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the game. We do have a few locations. You can find us out and about in the real world. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com, or of course follow us on Facebook. Give us a like. That way you can keep up to date on when and where you can find us. It's like the rear view mirror. Goman had it set for him, not for Kiki. No Googling, please. That's silly. It's just for fun. Welcome. We are family. Good to see you, Gail Warning. I had Shale Creek in my Facebook memories today. They're on a St. Patrick's Day, I think 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember exactly. Miss you guys out in Medina. I appreciate the encouragement, Greer, but we might get a couple more people to tune in yet. We start the game at 7 o'clock. You're counting down for me? Thanks. All right, so Cleveland Awesome Trivia. I've got 20 general trivia questions coming your way. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. You can find sample team sheets there so you can keep score for yourselves. I've got the easy job tonight, just asking the questions and giving the answers and none of that math. That's your job. Welcome, Suit B. Good to see you. We do have a couple rules for the game. First rule being that we don't Google, don't look up answers on our cell phone, although some of us might even be watching on our cell phones. It's no fun to look up answers. We're just playing along, see what kind of stuff is in your head. Our second rule is no shouting out of answers. And in this format, that means no answers in the chat box, please. I will be posting the questions there so you can see them in case there's a question about my pronunciation or if you have a spelling question or something like that. I will post the questions there in the chat, but please no answers in the chat. Just keep those in your head or on the paper in front of you. And oh, hi, Clue Crew. Hey, Genevieve. All right, so no Google, no shouting. And don't forget, I gift each team with a free pass one time during the game on any of the questions 1 through 18. It doesn't work for the halftime or the final, but if there's any other question during the game you don't know the answer to, you can just use your free pass. Give yourself some points. All right. Here we go with round 1 of the game, where your categories will be fun facts, first people, and spies. Again, categories for round 1 are fun facts, first people, like the first person to do something, and spies, the answer the category for round 3. Question number 1, true or false? Residents of the ancient city of Hatra threw clay pots filled with scorpions to defend themselves against Roman soldiers. Hey, Browns 16-0, good to have you. You made it just in time. Again, question 1, category fun facts, true or false? Residents of the ancient city of Hatra threw clay pots filled with scorpions to defend themselves against Roman soldiers. And normally I'll give you a few minutes. You can debate with your housemates or teammates, however that's working out for you, or debate amongst yourself the correct answer, and then I will be providing the answers. But I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I probably won't give you so long on this one. Most of us know how this works. Our first question, we just want to get you into the game, make sure everybody gets some points. It's a fun fact. But if you would happen to need more time for an answer, of course, you can always let me know in the chat area that you need some more time. All right, no, No replies in the chat area, Greer. Just keep it in your head. There's clevelandawesometrivia.com rules on how we keep score. You can keep score for yourselves, and we'll check in a couple times with our teams, see how you're doing and whatnot. All right, question 1. Category fun facts. True or false, residents of the ancient city of Hatra threw clay pots filled with scorpions to defend themselves against Roman soldiers. Ooh, creepy crawlies. But as a fun fact, that is indeed true. True, the answer we were looking for. All right, moving along to question number 2, the category first people. On October 24th, 1901, 63-year-old Michigan school teacher Annie Edison Taylor was the first person to go over what in a barrel? Oops. Ooh. Again, question number 2, category first people. On October 24th, 1901, 63-year-old Michigan school teacher Annie Edison Taylor was the first person to go over what in a barrel? And again, I'll try to give you an appropriate amount of time to come up with your answers. Please, no answers in the chat area.
Can you mute yourself, please?
Did you just?
I just muted it so it doesn't go blong.
Oh, thank you. All right. You guys ready with this one? Question 2, category first people. On October 24th, 1901, 63-year-old Michigan school teacher Annie Edison Taylor was the first person to go over what in a barrel? Was indeed Niagara Falls. Plan A, if you're an Office fan. Niagara Falls, the answer we were looking for. All right, hopefully everybody's got some points, feeling warmed up, ready to go. This one could be a little bit tougher. Question number 3, category spies. What is the name of M's secretary in the James Bond series, especially known from the Sean Connery movie versions? Question number 3, the category spies. What is the name of M's secretary in the James Bond series, especially known from the Sean Connery movies? All right, how we doing with number 3? Anybody need more time? All right, I don't hear anybody shouting out for more time, so let's do this. The answer for question number 3, category spies. What is the name of M's secretary in the James Bond series, especially known from the Sean Connery movie versions? The answer I was looking for was Miss Moneypenny. Miss Moneypenny, the secretary in the James Bond movies. All right, that was the end of the first round. We're heading into round 2 of the game, where your categories will be driving, animals, and wars. Again, your categories for round 2 are driving, animals, and wars. Question number 4. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was the federal 55-mile-per-hour speed limit officially ended? Question number 4. Category driving. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was the federal 55-mile-per-hour speed limit officially ended? All right, this might be a little tougher one. Got some range to work with there. And don't forget, I gifted each team with a free pass. It's not too early to use it. All right, give me a shout out if you need more time. All right, question number 4, the category driving. Okay, Sadie Jane, we heard about it. Within 2 years, either way, what year was the federal 55-mile-per-hour speed limit officially ended? That happened in the year of 1995. 95, the answer I was looking for. So if you answered between 93 and 97, or if you used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself some points. Question number 5. Category is animals. This is a long list, and I feel like some of it's unnecessary, but hopefully it's helpful. The Maine Coon, Munchkin, Persian, Ragamuffin, Russian Blue, Siamese, Sphinx, and Manx are all breeds of what? Again, question 5, category animals. Maine Coon, Munchkin, Persian, Ragamuffin, Russian Blue, Siamese, Sphinx, and Manx are all breeds of what? All right, I feel like that was an easy one. Like we could have narrowed down that list, I feel like. I mean, Mancoon, Russian Blue, Siamese. That would have been plenty, right? You know, the answer for question number 5, category animals. Those are all breeds of cat. Kitty cats. The answer we were looking for, cat. The answer for question number 5. All right, in question 6, the category wars. When the UK and France joined the Crimean War in the year of 1854, what country was their opponent? Again, question 6, category wars. When the UK and France joined the Crimean War in 1854, what country was their opponent? Goman left me for movie night with his buddy, like at his buddy's house, not, no. The theaters are open, aren't they? I haven't been in so long. Oh, movie theater popcorn sounds amazing. Has anybody watched the new Disney movie? We have the Disney Plus, but I couldn't convince myself to spend the $30 just so I could watch it. Although, I mean, 2 tickets to the movie theater, you're practically paying $30, especially if you get the popcorn. You've like blown that, so it's not an outrageous price. I'm sure Goman doesn't really, I mean, he would watch it if I asked him to. Anyway, babbling. Sorry. Go about your debates. Can you tell I grew up as an only child? I'm used to talking to myself. All right, how are we doing with this one? Question number 6. Well, thank you, Genevieve. I take that recommendation with high regard. Has dragons in it, right? Those are so cool. All right, here we go with the answer for question number 6, the category wars. When the UK and France joined the Crimean War in 1854, what country was their opponent? And the answer we were looking for was Russia. Russia, the opponent in that war fighting against the UK and France. All right, that was the end of round 2, heading into round 3 of the game, where I help you out a little bit with 2 50-50 questions and a range question. Tonight, you have the categories of anatomy, royalty, and world leaders. Again, your categories for round 3. I'm going to ask you an anatomy question. I'll give you a 50-50 shot at that. You'll have a 50-50 shot at the question about royalty and a range within to answer the world leaders category. Question number 7. What are the topmost 7 vertebrae in the backbone called? Are they the cervical or the lumbar vertebrae? Again, question 7, category anatomy. What are the topmost 7 vertebrae of the backbone called? Are they cervical or lumbar? I feel like this one was easy, but I have a couple excuses. I'm certified to teach yoga, or at least I was 5 or 6 years ago. And Goman, his cancer, we actually discovered that in his low back, so I know which ones those are called for sure. So, question number 7, the category anatomy. What was the topmost 7 vertebra of the backbone called? The answer we were looking for was the cervical. Up here, your C1 through 7. Down there, your lumbars 1 through 5, I believe. All right, question 8, category royalty. Which English king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Richard I or Henry II? Again, question 8, category royalty. Which English king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Was that Richard I or Henry II? All right, question 8, category royalty. Got a 50-50 shot. If you haven't decided yet, just flip that coin. Which English king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? That was some guy named Henry II. Henry II married to Eleanor. Question number 9, the category world leaders. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was Saddam Hussein executed, or excuse me, put to death, I guess same thing, right, as a sentence for his crimes? Sorry, it's not something to laugh about. Question number 9, category world leaders. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was Saddam Hussein put to death as a sentence for his crimes? All right, there's a little bit of a range there to work with, and get a little bit of an idea as far as the timeline goes. I think everybody remembers. All right, within 2 years, either way, what year was Saddam Hussein put to death as a sentence for his crimes? The answer we were looking for was the year of 2006. 2006, the answer I was looking for. So if you answered between 04 and 08, or if you used your free pass, give yourself credit for that answer. We're now heading into our halftime question. This works a little bit differently. No wagering involved, single question with a single answer that's worth 10 points if you happen to know it. However, oftentimes this halftime question is difficult, so if you're not so sure, I have a very generous 50-50 hint coming your way. Once you see or hear the hint, 5 points. That's what you get. It would be 0 points if you got it wrong, but kind of silly to do that in this format. So 10 points if you happen to know the answer to this difficult question, and 5 points once you see or hear my generous hint. Here we go at the halftime. In 2010, what horse broke the all-time North American female earnings record with over $6 million? In 2010, what horse broke the all-time North American female earnings record with over $6 million? are you doing, Bubs? I see you. Can you wait? After we give the answer for halftime, I'll let you OUT real quick, okay? We have to use your patience for a minute. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Yeah, come say hi. Come on. Come on. Oops. Come on. Yeah, there he is. There's a rockster. Oh, he's really coming up. Oh, my 60-pound lap puppy. Mwah. Or say hi to everybody. No, not over there. Over here. There he is. Good boy. All right, how are we doing with this halftime? You guys need to think about it a little longer? Or are you pretty sure you don't know? Actually, Goman was teasing me when he was putting this game together. He asked me, he's like, hey, you might know this one. And he asked me the question. And he loves watching horse racing. I enjoy it also. And I started listing off horse names that I could think of. And he's like, nope, that's a boy. Nope, that's a boy. So, yeah. Thanks, Pete. I like to think that Rocky's pretty cute too. He's my handsome bubs. All right, here we go with that hint on our halftime question. In 2010, what horse broke the all-time North American female earnings record with over $6 million? The answer I was looking for, was it either Zenyatta or my friend Flicka? Pretty sure that second one is like a kid's show or a kid's movie. So Zenyatta, she is unbelievable. That's what the guy said at the end of the race. All right, Zenyatta, that was the horse. Earning you 5 points on that halftime question. Invite you now, if you'd like to go ahead and share your scores there in the chat. That way we can kind of see how things stack up with the competition. No pressure, but if you'd like, just give me a check-in real quick, and then we'll take a quick break. Just a minute or two. I might go let Rocky outside super quick, and then we'll come back with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Oh, look at those scores. Nice, nice. All right. I'm going to let Rocky out super quick, and then we will be back with the second half of some Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Or go outside. You're coming too, staging. Or hurry. All right, got some solid scores there, guys. Shame on me, I haven't done this at all yet. There, that is our GoFundMe link. Any help whatsoever would be greatly appreciated, even if it's just a couple bucks to tip your favorite trivia hostess, or even just spreading that link around in your socials. Maybe somebody just got their stimulus check and they've got a couple of extra bucks. They might like to help a local small family business here in Parma, Ohio, so that is there, the GoFundMe link. Do what you will with that. I'm going to go let those puppies back inside, and then we'll do the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. All right, everybody back? Are we ready? The second half of some Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Quick recap. No cell phones or Googling answers. It's just for fun. See what kind of random stuff you're holding on to. No answers in the chat except for this next question, number 10. We do want to know what your opinion is. And of course, if you have not used it yet, please use that free pass by question 18 because it's no good on the final. Heading into round 4 of the game, where your categories will be your opinion counts, catchphrases, and science. Again, categories for round 4 are your opinion counts, catchphrases, and science. Would the world be a better or worse place if everyone looked exactly the same? Again, question number 10. The category is your opinion counts. Would the world be a better or worse place if everyone looked exactly the same? I feel like this was an easy one. Like, I've used this game earlier this week and it's just pretty much been unanimous. I mean, I know how they say, like, at schools, if the kids all wear uniforms, like, there's less, I don't know, like, grades are better and stuff. So, like, I guess in that sort of way, if there's no differences, it may, I don't, but it'd be so hard to tell everybody apart. Like, how would that work, you know? Worse, whew, by a landslide. I see you. All right. Question 11, the category catchphrases. What was the catchphrase of the Three Musketeers, especially in modern movies? Again, question 11, category catchphrases. What was the catchphrase of the Three Musketeers, especially in modern movies? All right, question 11, category catchphrases. What was the catchphrase of the Three Musketeers, especially in modern movies? They were all for one and one for all. All for one and one for all, the catchphrase we were looking for. Question number 12, the category science. What element on the periodic table is added to steel to make stainless steel? I'll give you a little hint. Last couple nights, this question has not gone so well for people. If you haven't used your free pass yet, maybe this is the spot. Again, question 12, category science. What element on the periodic table is added to steel to make stainless steel? All right, question 12, category science. Did you use your free pass? Do you need more time? Let me know now. What element on the periodic table is added to steel to make stainless steel? The answer I was looking for was chromium. Chromium, the answer I was looking for. All right, that was the end of that round. We're heading into round 5 of the game. In round 5, your categories will be companies, musical instruments, and famous people. Again, categories for round 5 are companies, musical instruments, and famous people. Question 13. Within 10 years, either way, in what year was the company that we know as Nordstrom first founded, regardless of what the original name may have been? Again, question number 13, the category companies. Within 10 years, either way, in what year was the company that we know as Nordstrom first founded, regardless of what the original name may have been? How are we doing with question 13? A little bit of a range there. Have you used your free pass yet? All right, question 13. Category companies. Within 10 years, either way, what year was the company that we know as Nordstrom first founded? See, I looked it up the other night. Try to get some behind the scene details. Wallens and Nordstrom, I think was the original name. Two guys starting a shoe store. It's now a fine luxury department store, that Nordstrom's, but they founded it back in the year of 1901. 1901. Oh, that's funny. I just noticed that's the same year that teacher went over Niagara Falls. That's strange. All right. Anyway, if you answered between 1891 and 1911, go ahead and give yourself some points. Otherwise, if you used your free pass, you can get points that way too. All right. Question 14, category musical instruments. How many pedals are standard on a grand piano in these United States? Question 14, category musical instruments. How many pedals are standard on a grand piano in the US? Question 14, category musical instruments. How many pedals are standard on a grand piano in the US? The answer we were looking for was 3. 3, the answer we were looking for. All right, question 15, the category famous people. What famous American married a woman named Jacqueline Bouvier in 1953? Again, question 15, the category famous people. What famous American married a woman named Jacqueline Bouvier in 1953? Doing okay with this one? I feel like the year is helpful. All right. Question 15, category famous people. What famous American married a woman named Jacqueline Bouvier in 1953? More commonly known as Jackie O. John F. Kennedy, the guy she married. John F. Kennedy, the answer we were looking for. All right, that was the end of that round. Heading into our final round, round 6, where your categories will be countries, Shakespeare, and special days. Holidays, kind of. Special days of the year. Again, categories round 6, countries, Shakespeare, and special days. Question 16. What was the former name of the country of Iran back when it ran an empire? What was the former name of the country of Iran back when it ran an empire? Question 16, category countries. What was the former name of the country of Iran back when it ran an empire? The answer I was looking for was Persia. Persia, the answer we were looking for, the Persian Empire, run by what is now Iran. Question 17, category Shakespeare. Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is mainly set in what city in Italy? Question 17, category Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet is mainly set in what city in Italy? right, question 17, category Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet is mainly set in what Italian city? It's the city of Verona. Verona, the city we were looking for. Question number 18, category special days. Within 3 months, either way, in what month is National No Bra Day celebrated? And I looked it up. Sadly, it's not every day, but it's a special day of the year. Question 18, within 3 months, either way, in what month is National No Bra Day celebrated? Question 18. You guys ready for this one? Within 3 months, either way, in what month is National No Bra Day celebrated? First celebrated back in 2011. Initially, they celebrated in July, but after a few years, they decided to change it, and perhaps it would be more appropriate on the 13th of October during National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October, the month we were looking for. So if you answered between July and January, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. We're now heading into our final question. This is where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered so far throughout the game. Feel free, if you would like, to go ahead and share your scores there in the chat area so we can see how things stack up. And see how much you might want to wager on this final question, because you can wager 0 to all of your points. And then I also, of course, have that hint available. Pretty sure most of you know how that works. Once you see or hear that hint, which gives you a 1 in 4 shot, you can only wager up to half of what you've earned thus far. Ooh, some strong scores there. Tight. Close competition this evening. Six. I think that's everybody, isn't it? Wolf, Gale, family. Soup B, Clue Crew. The Browns. Yep, that's 6. All right. Looks good, everybody. Here we go with our final question this evening. What is the name of the most populous country in the world that has English as an official language? Again, that final question this evening. What is the name of the most populous country in the world that has English as an official language? Again, I'll give you a few minutes and then a warning, and then I will be posting the hint, which gives you a 1 in 4 shot, but you can only wager up to half of your points. All right, we got a couple teams going all in. Another minute before I provide that hint. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, and Gail, all in. Nobody wants my hint tonight, huh? All right, well, I'm giving it to you anyway. See how you'll like it. There it is. There's the hint, giving you a 1 in 4 shot at that final answer. It's so funny how this game works. I used it at one location, and I even had a team or two take the hint, and nobody got the correct answer. But then another location, and everybody got the answer correct. No hint needed. I don't know. It's so weird. Well, I think one team took the hint. But anyway, not my point. All right. So our final question this evening. What is the name of the most populous country in the world that has English as an official language? The answer we were looking for was indeed India. India, most populous country with English as an official language. All right, feel free, if you will, post your final scores there in the chat area. Thank you ever so much for playing along with me this evening. My name is Kiki. I'm with Cleveland Awesome Trivia, live from the living room of Das Gomenschloss, throwing some general trivia questions at you. I will be out tomorrow night in Pinecrest at Saucy Brewworks with some more trivia. Sunday night, I'm at Rookies in Parma Heights. Monday night, you can catch Goman here on the YouTubes and also broadcasting live from Parma Tavern. That's his entertainment-based game, movie and TV trivia on Monday nights. Let's see, Tuesday, I'm at Tiki Underground. Yeah, I kind of got a full week now. Should be back here next Wednesday for you with some more general trivia online. Hope to see more and more of you out and about sooner rather than later. Hopefully, people getting their vaccines, getting closer. I think I hit the age bracket they came up with for the end of this week, so see if I can get one somewhere. Thanks, Soup Bee. So great hanging out with you guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out with me. So even though it feels like I'm talking to myself, I'm not really. I'm talking to you guys. Good night, good night. Be safe. Have a great rest of your week. And if I don't see you sooner, hope to see you back here next Wednesday.